Good morning everyone. So in previous class we have discussed about something accounting. So in this video we are going to cover process of accounting. What are the process of accounting? First, identification of financial transaction and events. It means we have to identify the transaction that related to the business only. Okay, it's known as business transaction. So, first of all, we have to find out that which transaction is related to the business, which transaction that related to the economic activity. Now, I have an example for you, SRK. It's a person, he started his business. Now, there are two transactions. First one, goods purchase, and second, home electricity bill pay. Now students, both the examples, first goods purchase and second which is paid electricity bill for home. Now students, tell me which transaction is related to the business, because in first transaction we see goods purchased, it means it's related to the business, and second home electricity bill pay, so it's related to the home. So first of all we have to identify that transaction that related to the business. So in the first example, goods purchase, it's a business transaction, so we have to record these things. But electricity bill paid for whom? Okay, so this is not a business transaction, so don't need to put and record this transaction in our books. So first process, identification of financial transaction and events. First of all, we have to identify the events, transactions, as well as the transaction that represent economic event. We have to record that also. So first thing, identification. Second, measuring the identified transaction. Whatever the transactions you have identified, now you have to measure. And which term? In term of money. It means measuring, it means money value. You have to find out the money value, because in the first transaction, first example, goods purchase. Now you are finding this transaction is related to the business, so you identify these things. Now can you express this transaction in term of money? Yes, the goods of this purchase goods price is 10,000, so we can measure this amount in term of money. So second thing, measuring the identified transaction. We have to identify the things, after that we have to express that transaction in term of money. Third transaction, whatever transaction you have measured in term of money, now you have to record all the things. Okay, so if you are purchasing goods, you are selling goods, so that time you have to record all the things in one book, that known as journal. Okay, first thing, we are identifying that this transaction related to the business. Second, we are focusing that can we express this transaction in term of money. Yes, we know the price of goods, so that time we can express in term of money. After that we are going to record this transaction, and when we are recording, so where it's record in general, it's a recording book. Okay, now classifying. Fourth point, fourth process is classifying. After recording all the things in general, you have to classify the things according to their heads. What do you mean by this? So, if you are having so much transaction that related to the goods purchase, goods sales, okay, so right now you all are recording in single book. So, now you have to classify the transactions according to their heads. It means purchase. All the purchase includes in single book, separate book, that is purchase book. All the transaction that related to the sales. So you have to record all the things in the separate book, that is sales book. Now students, what we are doing in classifying? Whatever we are recorded in general, right now in classifying we have to classify the things according to their heads. Okay, it means sales account, purchase account. All the purchase includes in purchase account. All the sales includes in sales account. Bank account. All the transaction that leave into the bank that we have to record in bank account. Cash account, machinery account. Just like this, we are classifying the things. Okay, this is the fourth process. Now fifth one is what we have learned. Again we are summarize. We are recalling. Identification. First of all we have to identify the business transaction. Second, M for measuring in term of money. R for recording in general. Then we are going to do the classifying according to their heads. Now fifth is summarizing. S for summarizing. Now whatever we are recording in the sales book or purchase book, we have to total the things. Now after making all the accounts, we have to total and making the trial balance, profit and loss account and balance sheet. After that we are going to know about the condition of this particular organization. Summarizing, it means whatever we are making the accounts, we are presenting a summary. It means in summary we are making final accounts. Final accounts include trial balance, profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. Okay. Now students, sixth point, analyze and interpretation. It means we have to analyze and interpret that what we have to do in further future, what we have to do, because all the things is present by the summary. Whatever the loss or profit right now you are finding, and now you are knowing that this is the profit and this is the loss. So in this point we have to analyze and interpreting the business transaction. And seventh process, it's an important process, communicating to users. Communicating to users, it means accounting information should be made available to internal and external users. Now there are two types of users, internal and external. Okay, so we have to give the report to them. Whatever the result is arise after analyzing or interpretation, we have to we have to tell all the things to our users. It means there are two types of users, internal and external. So in internal and external, both kind of users, we have to give the information regarding accounting. Okay, so this is the seventh point. Let's summarize all the things. Now again we are revising all the things. Now student, this is the code. I for identify the transaction that relieve into the business. M for measuring in term of money. That transaction we can express in term of money, we have to record only those transaction. R for recording. It means if we are identify the transaction, we can measure this transaction in term of money. That time we have to record this transaction in one book, that is general. C for classifying the accounts according to their heads. It means we are making ledgers. Okay, summarizing, whatever the balance is coming out from the ledger, we have to make summary of all the accounts. It means it includes trial balance, profit and loss and balance sheet. After that, analyzing whatever the result. If the profit is arise, so we have to continue the business. If the losses is there, so we have to think that the business continued or not. And then communication with the users, communication to users, it means external or internal, both kinds of users we have to communicate that these are the position of our company and these things we are going to do in future. Now students, these are the process of accounting. characteristics of accounting and attributes of accounting. Okay, now let's see the definition with the help of this short form IMRCSAC. Now, accounting is the art of recording, okay, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of financial character, interpreting the result thereof. Now what do you mean by accounting? Accounting is the art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner, and in term of money we have to record only those transactions that can be expressed in term of money, transaction and event which are in a part at least of financial character, and interpreting the results thereof. So this is the accounting equation. Now students, I hope this video is helpful for you. Keep learning, keep watching. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you so much.